My name is Amy from Evolve Fitness. We have in-person locations in Halifax, Dartmouth, Bedford, and Elmsdale, Nova Scotia. Or you can join us online from anywhere in the world via our virtual program or right here on YouTube. Today, I am going to take you through a 20-minute beginner level workout that you can do anywhere with zero equipment. Very important to warm up before you work out every time, so we are going to go ahead and do that now, and we're just going to start with a few jumping jacks. And if you do not feel like hopping today, you can also be stepping in and out of these jumping jacks, whatever you're comfortable with. We're just going to go for a few seconds. Awesome, and then we're going to go into some body weight squats here. So just sitting our bum down, opening up our hips as deep as we can comfortably get. Trying to stay nice and tall in the chest as well. Good, and then we're going to come down. We're just going to do a few push-ups from the knees. We just want to get warmed up here. Just go down as deep as you can comfortably go and then push yourself back up. All right, let's come back up on our feet now. We're going to do some arm circles. You can do some big ones, some little ones, some forwards, some backwards. Whatever feels good to you here. And we will go back to jumping jacks for a few more seconds. And then we will go into a few more of those squats again. So again, thinking about opening up the hips, sitting that bum down as deep as you can comfortably get. Great, and then we'll go for a few more push-ups, again, just from the knees, just want to get warmed up. Awesome, and we're going to come back up on our feet again. We're going to do stick up, so you're going to reach your arms way up overhead, and then pull down and back, as if you're trying to put your elbows into your back pockets. And we're thinking about squeezing the shoulder blades together behind us as we pull down. Perfect. Now we're going to run through a few stretches. So we're going to start coming down onto the floor onto one knee. Hands on the floor inside that front foot. We're going to push into that front leg a little bit. And then we're going to twist back and forth up to the ceiling. Just up one side and then up the other side. Thinking about opening up the chest and the hips here. And we want to be looking up towards the ceiling as we twist back. Perfect, and we're going to switch legs and do the exact same thing. So again, pushing into that front leg as much as you're comfortable. All right, next up, we're going to go into a downward dog. So we're going to start in a high plank position, and then we're going to pull our hips up and back. Thinking about pushing our chest back towards the legs, our hands into the floor, and then our hips as high as we can. And from here, you can jog your feet back and forth a little bit. You can come in and out of it a couple times. Whatever feels good to you in this position. Try to take some nice deep breaths while you're here. Awesome, and then we're just going to finish up with a low squat hold. So you're just going to, you can rest your arms on your legs, just sit down into the bottom of that squat, rock around a little bit, think about opening up the hips. Again, trying to take some nice deep breaths as you're holding this. All right, so our workout today has two separate parts. Each part has 3 exercises. So I'm going to demo those 3 exercises first, and then I'm going to time you, and we're going to go through 3 rounds of each part. So our first exercise is going to be a squat to reverse lunge. So what that means is you're going to do a body weight squat, so feet about shoulder width apart. Imagine there's a stool right behind your feet that you're trying to sit on. We're going to sit down on that imaginary stool. We're going to stand back up. Then we're going to come into a reverse lunge where we step 1 foot back, bring that back knee down towards the floor, and then stand back up on 2 feet. And then we're going to lunge down on the other leg, come back up, and then do another squat into reverse lunge. So from the side, it's going to look like this. 1 squat, and then a reverse lunge on each leg. So we're going to be doing that for 45 seconds. Once we get through that, we're going to come down on the floor and we're going to do some push-ups from our knees. So we want to set up, when we go into a push-up, we want to make sure that our elbows are tracking back towards our sides at about a 45-degree angle. Anywhere in this range, everybody's a little bit different. Hands should be directly under the shoulders, and we're thinking about pulling the shoulders down, not letting them hunch up towards the ears as we go through this. So when we set up on the floor, again, hands right under the shoulders. We're on our knees here. I want you to think about pulling your hips forward so that you've got a nice straight line from your shoulders down to your knees. And then again, we're going to lower down, pulling those elbows back, keeping our shoulders down away from our ears. And you can just lower as deep as you're comfortable going and then push back up. So we're going to do push-ups for 30 seconds. Then we're going to roll over onto our back here. And we're going to do what we call flutter kicks. So you can set up by tucking your hands kind of underneath your bum. And that one is going to really work our core muscles. So squat reverse lunge for 45 seconds, knee push-ups for 30 seconds, and then flutter kicks for 25 seconds. And we're going to do that 3 times. We are going to go with our squat reverse lunge in 3, 2, 1, go. So 1 squat, 1 reverse lunge on each leg, and then repeat. As you're going through that squat, I want you to think about just sitting down as deep as you can comfortably get, opening up the hips. As you're going through that lunge, I want you to think about trying to get your back knee as close to the floor as you can, and really pushing your front foot through the floor as you stand up. Fantastic. We've got about 10 seconds left of these. And done. All right. 1 round down. We're going into our knee push-ups for 30 seconds. So get yourself set up on the floor. Again, hands under the shoulders. And we are going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're doing 30 seconds of these guys. Again, elbows coming back towards the sides. Shoulders are down away from our ears. Trying to keep that nice straight line from our shoulders to our knees as we lower. Five more seconds here. Done. All right, nice work. We're going to roll over onto our back for those flutter kicks. And again, we're doing 25 seconds on this one, so tuck the hands underneath. Pick the legs up, the shoulders up, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, just small little kicks back and forth here. Really pushing our back down into the floor. If you want to make this easier, you can pick your feet up. We are almost there. Done. All right. Nice job. Take a few seconds, grab a drink. We are going to do those 3 exercises 2 more times. All right, as soon as you're ready, we're going to get set up for those squat reverse lunges again. So again, 1 squat, 1 reverse lunge on each leg. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Just get as deep as you comfortably can. Again, with those lunges, really concentrate on pushing your front foot into the floor, getting your back knee as close to the floor as you can. Just thinking about 1 rep at a time. Don't worry about how many reps you're squeezing in here. We just want to make every rep as perfect as we can. We've got about 10 seconds left here. Done. All right. Next up, we are going back down for those push-ups from our knees. Again, 30 seconds on this one. And we are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, try to maintain that straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Think about squeezing the core, squeezing the glutes. And then just lower down as deep as you're comfortable going. We're already more than halfway through this one. One more push-up if you can. Done. All right, nice job. We are rolling over for those flutter kicks again for 25 seconds. And we're going in 3, 2, leg position. Again, the closer to the floor you go with. Awesome job, awesome job. Couple more seconds. Done. All right. Hope everybody's feeling amazing. We're just doing one more time through those 3 exercises, and then we're moving on to part 2. Grab yourself a quick drink. And then we'll get set up for those reverse lunges again. Squat, reverse lunge. All right, we are going in 3, 2, 1, go. So 1 squat, reverse lunge on each leg. Again, just focusing on 1 at a time, really thinking about pushing our feet into the floor, just getting as deep as we can comfortably get. Try to stay nice and tall in the chest. We've got about 15 seconds left here. This is going to be your last couple reps of this. Almost there, almost there. Done. All right, no more squat reverse lunges today. We're going to set up for our knee push-ups one more time. 30 seconds on this one. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, just 1 at a time. Do 1, then do 1 more. Think about lowering down with control and then pushing hard when you push up. We are more than halfway through this, about 10 seconds remaining. And done. All right, rolling over for those flutter kicks last time. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Want to make sure that you're taking nice deep breaths through this. It's common to just kind of subconsciously hold our breath here. Want to make sure that you're breathing. 5 more seconds. You're almost there. Done. All right. That is part 1 down. Grab a drink. Part 2 is again 3 exercises. This one's going to go a little bit quicker. We're going to be starting with a single leg glute bridge with a pause. So you're going to be on the floor. bringing your feet in so that you can almost touch your heels. And then what we're going to do is put one foot up in the air. With the other foot, we want to really think about driving the heel into the floor. We're going to squeeze this glute. We're going to come up as high as we can, hold a quick little pause, and then back down to the bottom. Very important that you keep your core engaged while you are doing this. Just coming up, feeling the squeeze in that glute, and then back down to the floor. So we're going to do 25 seconds on each leg. Then we're going to go into some stick-ups, similar to what we do in the warm-up, where we are reaching up nice and high, squeezing down and back, squeezing back as hard as we can at the bottom. We're going to do 20 seconds of those stick-ups. Then we're going to come back down to the floor, and we're going to do a rocking plank for 20 seconds. So you're going to want to set yourself up on your elbows. So elbows on the floor directly under your shoulders. We're going to come onto our toes. Try to tuck our hips down so we're in a nice straight line, and we're just going to push forwards with our toes and then back as far as we can, just rocking ourselves back and forth. So we're going to do 3 times through those 3 exercises, starting with those single leg glute bridges, holding that pause at the top, and we're doing 25 seconds each side. We're going to go with the first leg in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember that pause at the top, really concentrate on that glute. The more you can think about a muscle, the easier it is to engage it properly. So really think about that glute, really think about pushing that heel down into the floor. Pick your toes right up if you can. Couple more seconds here. Done. All right, we are switching legs, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. So exact same thing on the other side. Again, really concentrating on that glute. Very normal to feel this a little bit in your hamstrings as well. Hamstrings the back of your upper leg there. So if you're feeling a little bit of a burn there, that's very okay. A few more seconds here. Done. All right, we're coming up for those stick-ups. You can also do these from a kneeling position if you don't want to get all the way up. So we're going for 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. So important to reach up as high as you can, squeeze down, and really think about pushing back as you squeeze down. You can imagine there's a wall behind you, and you were trying to keep your hands back against that wall, trying to put your elbows into your back pockets. Couple seconds. Done. All right, we're going to come right down for that rocking plank. So again, setting up with our elbows directly under our shoulders, coming onto our toes, and we're just going 20 seconds here in 3, 2, 1, go. So just rock yourself forwards and backwards. Trying to hold that nice straight line in your body. Check in with your hip position. We want to make sure the hips aren't shooting way up. Almost there, almost there. Done. All right. We are almost through this. We're going to do 2 more rounds of those 3 exercises, and then we're calling it a day. So let's get set up for those single leg glute bridges again. So refresher here. We're thinking about pushing our heel into the floor, squeezing that glute hard as we pull our hips up, and keeping our core engaged. So 25 seconds on each leg. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Holding that pause at the top. Just a quick little pause. Maybe you want to count to 2 while you're up there. Awesome, awesome. 10 more seconds. Again, really, really concentrating on squeezing that glute as hard as you can. Feeling some hamstrings too. Done. All right, we're switching legs. We're going right into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Up with a pause, and then control back to the floor. Some 5 seconds left. Done. All right, we're coming into those stick ups. So again, you can stand right up if you would like, or you can stay on your knees. 20 seconds on this one again. In 3, 2, 1, go. So again, reach up as high as you can, pull down and back as hard as you can. Probably feeling a little stretch across the chest here too. That's a bonus. Just going for 20 seconds here. One more big squeeze. Done. All right, into that rocking plank for 20. Elbows are right underneath our shoulders. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, not a huge range of motion here. We're just rocking a few inches back and forth. Trying to hold that plank position nice and steady. Almost there. Done. All right. One more time. We have about 2 minutes of work left. Let's get it done. We're going to set up for those single leg glute bridges. All right. Let's get this over with. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Really concentrate on that pause at the top. Heel is going into the floor, our core is engaged, and we are squeezing that glute as hard as we can. Couple more times. Done. All right, we're going to switch legs, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, just taking it one at a time. Not worried about how many reps we're getting in. We just want to try and make every rep as perfect as we can. 10 more seconds on this leg. These are going to be your last few glute bridges today. Done. All right. 2 exercises left. We're coming back up for those stick-ups. For 20 seconds, we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Reach way, way up and squeeze down as hard as you can. Really thinking about pulling back. Extra big squeeze at the bottom here. A few more seconds. Done. All right, last 20 seconds. Let's get that rocking plank done. We got this. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Last little bit of work here. Let's make it count. It's big, big focus on what you're doing. Again, making sure we're breathing here. Few more seconds. Stay tight. Stay with it. Done. All right, that is it. I hope that everybody feels good. Drink lots of water here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.